Crowning our first team to move on to the semifinals, and up to bat with the flowers on top, it's going to be Sentinels coming over from Americas. It is DRX.
If there is a team that can ruin your vibe check, it is definitely these guys. Like, even if they drop the first map time and time again, they somehow run it back on you. And the other four players, you have Zest trying to control Hookah. A three-man push out of Long B. Slowly but surely, and Saucy's watching for it.
Yeah, I mean, very telling, but Saucy will get hit by that flash, so he's just going to have to back up. But this tells you, okay, that's a hard push out of B. We've got to start entering into A. That's where it's going to be weak here for DRX. RB just looking for information here. They haven't spotted it. The camera just yet. Finally taken out.
All right, let's see. They're going to clear that trap wire. Oh, no, RB's going to get him. Zels is through the wall.
Yeah, I mean, it's got him through the smoke and the box right there as well, of course. That will give you that tag. Saucy now watching for the back. He knew, but there were just way too many people above and below. Second, this paint shows has to find so much value just in terms of time. Setting things up for John QT to get a different angle. John QT, he's gonna get one kill. Able to hold the double angle now, pushing up close. The mind game's in play.
Let's see if they can hold this down. Oh, Tenz.
Yeah, with a good catch. It's hard to tell that John's already going to be there. Only two members left of DRX. They swing out together. RB on point still with that ghost. 2v2. Both sides low on health, but it's, oh no, the diffuser will get taken out. The half is done though. RB trying to bait him in. It's not going to be enough. John Cutie's kicking things off with 4 kills.
Couple different angles here. Gives a little bit more flexibility side to side for DRX.
The thing is, I mean, Sentinels just saw all of that util being used from Stacks, so they know that B main's pretty weak for info. Of course, we just see one of the guiding lights coming back off of cooldown. So Sentinels, they were waiting to see, okay, now you don't have any information. Do you continue to try to push out to gain some more map control? DRX gonna be stable. They know they have to win this buy round here, even sticking with the half armors to make sure they have a little bit more margin moving forward. They know they need to catch up in the creds. Sentinels, though, they know the Trailblazer has been used. They know the Guiding Light's still on cooldown. They're trying to get jump onto Stacks. The flash in full force. He can't see anything, but Seth is right behind him with a triple kill. Stops the push entirely. And with only 20 seconds on the clock, Sentinels, they don't really have an option.
Yeah, they got to make a push for it. They're at least going to claim the orb there for Tenz. Get closer to that dimensional drift.
Oh, wow, in your face. So they have some options, but no information on the other side of the map. They're choosing. Ooh, crawl back in as Zest continues to watch the entry point.
This is just really clean defense here from DRX. Everybody doing the right things at the right time, and particularly I want to give a big shout out to Mako on that molly that made it so if there was an entry or an exit off of Tenz's ult, it wasn't viable for Sentinels to use that shower's control they gained from the ult itself. One way or another, no matter what, it really was a good counter. Zelsis takes down Zest, and things now maybe getting a little bit spicy for DRX.
Yeah, but Sentinels, they'll still need to pick off the kills. Now Mako is weak. That is one of the options they have. John Cutie just trying to bait out a couple more members. Still 20 seconds on the clock. They have one more option, but Stacks and RB both ready at different angles. That Guiding Light goes far, not going to catch anyone here in B main. It's just going to be a quick hit with the stingers in hand from Sentinels. They are not going to stop at anything. Second is crossed. He's already cleared the site, and they find Stacks as well. The fake out from the Guiding Light. Good support coming out from Saucy. The Viper's Pit comes up. And while, yeah, you do have a neural theft on the side of DRX, they're going to have to find a kill first. Okay, Buzz trying to make it happen a little bit far out, though.
Yeah, now you got to get to that spot to get the neural theft.
The distance was buffed. Yeah, the distance was buffed. Tied up here on B main, and Saucy's going to continue to be that fake here for Sentinels as he's drawing the attention of at least one, if not two. But Stacks, so kind of a wide jump, notes that it's just a sky, so it has a bit of an inkling, already sends Mako rotating back over to A. Will he get here in time for that extra smoke and the molly? I don't think it's going to happen. A tag comes through on the Poison Cloud. More time being spent here for Sentinels. The orbital strike is set. They need to get onto the site, but they continue to be stopped by RB with the Phantom. Taking down Zekin, and there's the spray from Buzz. A double kill on both John Cutie and Tenz. Sentinels down to 2 members.
The utility beautifully placed from RB. Lighting things up for Buzz over there. Really make his life a little bit easier. They just can't even get the plant down.
10 seconds left.
A few more seconds left.
Now they just want to stick it. Oh, Saucy's going to be able to defend it. Bonus creds are there. Still, Phantoms in hand. The upgrade comes through for Saucy as well. Now DRX, they have all the information on both members. Molly already sent out.
Standing.
They know he's stuck, but Saucy, he's only good for one. Just waiting to use it on the retake, try to get a snapshot. The Trailblazer comes through. However, Sentinels, are they aware that there's more members here? Only one teleport heard here. Oh, and that is the orbital strike. Zeka, no way out of it. Guaranteed clear. That opens up multiple angles now for DRX. Elbow still held by RB. Tenz wants to flash out, not able to get the headshot just yet. One more flash on the board, but he's gonna get picked off by Zest. Mako, the Molly, once again finding good value. Saucy stuck in the corner, but John QD, he wins the battle out. Oh, those feet are mega hot. Zelsis still staying alive. His own orbital strike just to buy time. The boom bot, it's buying some time, but the blast pack as well is trying to disrupt these angles. And John QD with the spray down.
As it could be another one here from the Sentinels. But then, you know, the good combo between Stax and Mako to get the orbital strike kill for sure. Then just even better defense from John QT.
The cover from Stax. DRX, they are always prepared. The angle continues just to be widened out, but Zelsis will finally break open the site. Now we even things out. 3 versus 3 remaining. DRX, though, they still want to make sure that there's no one coming over to that A side, and Saucy will continue to clear out elbow as well. They didn't have control of that in the past round. Still snuck by with that round. And I gotta say, with Buzz holding on to that operator, I don't see this retake happening for DRX. RB just fishing for a little bit more information.
Yeah, no doubt. This should be a save now. I mean, there's just not enough money either for DRX anymore. It's starting to dry out, yeah.
They're creeping in, though. The idea's got to be if they found an early kill. What? Okay. RB's just going to try to go for it, but Buzz, he gets one trade. Now, he will make that showstopper if he's able to get another kill, but he just says, no, the operator is just too valuable.
B site, now they've opened up some space, not only with that pressure they've been putting on B, with the Seekers as well, to make sure they get it. The Molly's late there from Mako, as good as his utility has been, just not able to get it sent in time. Going to be clearing so much here. There's big fight between the Vipers on the backside.
Yeah, that's the big one for me. Zest picked up that rifle. He's just trying to make sure that he can find someone on the flank, trying to open things up for the showstopper here. You can tell DRX are just waiting for that one opportunity. The spy cam trying to get information here for Buzz. And Meat Shell's trying to draw them out. And Tenz, he teleports out. Doesn't want to get spotted by that ultimate. Sends it through showers. Not going to find a kill. Now the operator back in the hands. But Zest, he is wrecking havoc from behind. Zest needs to be able to pinch through. Open things up here for DRX. They're running out of time. They have to stick it all the way through. Mako's been defended. Zest. Oh no! The kill comes in, and it's not going to be enough time. Zelsis once again.
As we are going to be dialing up another A hit, it looks like, with this util dump.
Yeah, the orbital strike comes out early, so they're not going to have it here against the retake, but Mako still gets stuck on it. Looks like the stun might have gone through, perhaps, with the flash. And John QD with a double as well. Zest was on the early flank, but it's not going to find too much value now, as he has to battle through several members. So does Stax. He finds one. He's not going to be able to chain it into a second. And now with the location being known of Zest, just a matter of spreading out these angles. Tenz stranded alone. Zest, can he fish for the 1v1s? He gets that intel. But they were in lamps. He spots one. Knows the location of second. Just wants to find the other. Oh, but he's not.
You know, figure out exactly how Sentinels wants to set up Tenz, where that utility is going to be, because having that flexibility, again, is a really big part of the Yoru on the defensive side, is understanding, you know, where those gate crashes are going to be, where they're going to come from, how to read them. Stax there, trying for the flash and push, pop flash, not connecting on anybody.
Yeah, 40 seconds left as well. You do have one more guiding light here for the entry. Triple smokes waiting to be used by Mako. It's going to be sent out. Now Sentinels over on the other side of the map. They knew that RB always likes to lurk, so we'll keep an eye on that here in the picture-in-picture. Zelsis able to clear that out, but the site, it's already been blown open. Saucy all alone, gets spotted and but what in the world is that? Just a spam with the classic all the way through. Delays it, allowing backup to arrive in time. Try to crash onto the site. The pop flash is good. Mako just can't find the angle out of it. And now both members of DRX stuck near elbow. Sentinels, are they wary of it? They have to clear out main as well if they want to be safe. Zest just drawing time.
Oh no.
He wants to bait it here for Buzz, but Sentinels says, we're just going to stick it. If you're not going to pop out, Second even watches the back, and Second gets the kill. And Zest, yeah, not going to be able to do it. Even gets taken out. It's going to be a risky one. Toxic screen allows for just a smidgen of space to try to walk in, trying to fly over the Molly, and Buzz will find that kill off of a good flash from his teammates. Site broken open. Only 3 members left. Second all alone. He's going to try to stop the plant, but he decides it's not worth it. Just as the Guardian can't spray it down, does some extra damage.
Play up close and personal with these guns for DRX. Only the paint shells left in the bag to delay this plant any further.
Oh, but Buzz relocates, trying to create just another angle here. Doesn't want to get all 3 members stuck in U-Haul. So Sentinels are going to have to be extra careful here. Saucy smells it, though. He fishes him out. And oh, they don't clear it entirely. And Mako's able to get the kill off the back of it, but now they know the remaining members stuck here. Oh, nice swing from Second. Mako just waiting for the time. Just wants to swing out and get the diffuser, but John Cutie, the Seeker's being used early to delay this plant. Still hasn't gone down. Paint shows out as well. Trailblazer to tie them up in U-Haul. DRX, they just don't have that much space yet here on the A side. Finally, plant goes down. And Sentinels, they're prepared for the retake. They still do want to wait for John Cutie, though, on the other side.
Mako's got his ult now, so this is that much more difficult for the Sentinels, Will. This is going to be really, really tricky to get into these back lines.
Yeah, but Mako, he's not out of the sight just yet.
Oh,
He's
no.
going to get pushed from behind, and he was hoping that Sess could hold on to it, but Tenz says no, the plan has been ruined. Stax trying to stop the bleeding, but it's still a 4v2 in favor of Sentinels. The double coming out from Second and John QD. The teamwork continues to be impeccable. Stax will get a double kill, but he can't fight through. Zelsis.
If you can avoid some of these pop flashes that are so well set up, and RB's ready for Tenz.
Oh, but the setup here for the showstopper, a bit of a costly one, I would say. I guess having to use your own teammate as bait for that ultimate, but you will still clear at showers now. During all of that, Zest, he's already taken over U-Haul, Sentinels. Zekin's quite well aware that they haven't had information on that part of the map, so they'll just wait things out. And oh, Mako just follows the Seekers through the smoke. He's connected telepathically to those cabbages, able to pick up a double there. And this round, off the timeout, DRX looking to take things back into control. And now we can just see all the comments on Reddit just saying, Termy, look what happens when you call a timeout, man. When you get those round wins back.
Dude, it is a little bit tilting sometimes.
Yeah, it's always been the case. His timeouts used to be so good.
Yep. and we get why. We know why. Oh, Buzz is going to take Saucy out. But we know why. DRX, knowing that it's going to be mostly an eco for Sentinels, expecting some kind of aggression, playing with the spike still in market. And now Tenz with the only rifle gets the kill on the Stacks.
Tenz, his timing's on the swings off of the utility, especially from Saucy. You know, whether it's meant to be a fat flash, whether it's meant to just be bait, whether it's just a distract. He's on point, as he always has been throughout his career. Now DRX taking some hookah control, but they are missing their sky, so they have to clear some more angles. Meanwhile, Tenz, when did you get here? Zest has no idea. The spike dropped as well. Rifle recovered. Now Tenz, he has to hold the fort. He's not going to be able to do so, but that's already clock ticking down to the 40-second mark. DRX all spread out across. Sentinels now coming back. They know this lurk has always been here from RB. RB, I think he spotted him. Yep, Zelsis, they know from each other. The paint shells! Oh! Almost trying to survive with 2 HP, but now DRX down to 2 members. This round would have been so crucial for them to continue the momentum, but the Boombot goes out, trying to tie him up off of the molly. Not going to last long enough to find his target, but Buzz already down so low. Just trying to hide amongst the smokes, waiting for Mako to draw attention. Mako even gets the kill. That leaves Buzz open, but Second gets the swing. Headshot on point. Molly tried to buy space, but Mako knows he's stuck. 3 members circling around him. No way to stop this defuse. John Cutie's waiting for it, and the headshot is on point.
So, yeah, just brilliant stuff here from Sentinels. I mean, the coordination, especially with the initiator and the pseudo-initiator in this guy right there.
Yeah, he's hurting them. He's hurting them all into one big group, but DRX, they know. They've done this play themselves, and they are so well prepared. Tenz still back, though, in time. Flash, just to allow for a peek out. Saucy not going to find a target just yet.
Yeah, Buzz going to chew through a little bit of damage. Going to be able to, but Tenz just, geez, swings the corner and takes Zest out. I mean, he's so clean right now. John QT as well.
And the spams through the toxic screen. You always got to watch out for that. You can't just try to creep by with no noise. RB will do whatever damage he can, but that's just Tenz trying to fish for more information. He knows that there's still presence here on the B side that calls for Zelsis to come back over. That orbital strike is online. He should be able to delay the plan, and DRX, they need to understand they're running out of time a little bit quicker than they had hoped for. As the Brimstone just waiting, they're trying to buy out the ultimate. Zelsis doesn't bite the bait, and Saucy still holding on to backside. John Cutie with the trade as well. Spike down.
Try to make the push off the back of this trail laser, and the showstopper, so good.
Yeah, spots one, but does he suspect the second? No, he doesn't. Tenz still staying alive. The flash just to make sure that they can hold on to backside. The Seekers are coming through, and so is the orbital strike. Send kind of full sending here with all of their ultimates just to keep DRX tied up. There's still 40 seconds on the clock, so that means Saucy has to go back to B just in case there's a rotation coming in from the attacking team. RB stuck. The flash trying to open up some margin. RB needs to be prepared. The plan is trying to get stuck, but Tenz with a nice swing, not able to get the second, but the molly is there from Zelsis. Good cover, and now Saucy, he's been waiting for this moment. One, and not gonna find the second. 15 seconds on the clock. Can he get here in time? John Cutie finds it, but Stacks, he needs to stick it. He needs to hold on to it. Zelsis has arrived. 1v2 Stacks, he's done this before. Finds the headshot, can't get it. The guiding light, the pop flash, waits for it, but he's just too low. John Cutie gets the call. Classic out. And ladies and gentlemen, Sentinels will be leading the series 1-0 as they take their map pick of mine.
Look so well put together right now that you've got to be a little bit concerned.
And an early one-way here at B Garage. Already Saucy clears that out. He's holding on to it quite far forward, even the Trailblazer as well. I think maybe even checked the trap wire, jumped enough to catch onto it. Now that just gives Sentinels a good idea that this is quite the spread. They've already emptied A heaven, but it's going to be a pinch. They spot Buzz, and Zelsis with the quick double. And John QT already looking for the flank. They're just trying to find him. Tenz even gets the third. Now, thankfully for DRX, the spike is on the other side, but it's going to be down to a 2v5. Only one upgraded pistol in hand. Ghost for RB. Half armor for Mako. If there's any hope, there is that paranoia and both smokes, but DRX are trying to wait to find a timing. They'll send this one smoke out. Try to just walk forward. They have to just get through and find some early kills, because otherwise this spike is just not going down. No creds will be earned by DRX if it happens this way. RB trying to check inside the smoke. Gets broken immediately. Mako going for some trades, but no, he can't do it. And the paint shells keep him trapped up. Zekin picking up a kill for himself with the pistol as well. And Saucy.
Yep.
RB looking to do that now here at the minute mark. Can he find it?
Yeah, this is going to be really key. It's hard to see this camera until you get a little bit deeper, and then you're going to be dealing with a player potentially trying to trade off of you spotting it initially, and in this case it is going to be Zelsis back there waiting. Potentially RB's camera gets deep, gets a little bit of info, but like you were talking about earlier, Will, there's those traps already in there, so even if you get deep in, you're going to have to spend the time to clear all those, so instead it's going to be smelling a trap potentially. DRX opting to try to take some space towards B.
Oh, but the paranoia, it's so good. Tenz, he finds one going into the stairs, but he's not able to get the second kill, and Saucy already brought down quite low. Zekin will get one pick with the stinger, but he's going to have to back out. Wait for his teammates. Now Sentinels, this is their bonus round. Just looking to do whatever extra damage they can. Nice blast pack delaying the plan, but doesn't lead to a kill just yet. Sentinels, they just want a bit more, so now they keep focus on the lurk. They know that RB was on the A side. Zelsis has his eyes trained on Ram, and it's the wrong side. RB will finally be able to pick up a kill for himself as well. 4 rifles still online and well alive here for DRX, and they will finish the round with 4. They don't allow a double entry into the site. Finally, the camera spotted. RB remembering one of the best options to take that one out from under. And that ties up John QT on A. DRX, they have a little bit more to work with than in the past rounds. However, can they make it all the way through? This Poison Cloud has absolutely masked them, and the flash, no, Saucy is still way beyond it. He's going to be able to find Zest creeping out of it with his back showing. Good hold here from Zekin as well from above. Tenz filling the site as well, and now John QT here as well. You still have Zelsis watching for the lurk. Every point covered, but RB wins the fight in mid. Still 30 seconds on the clock. DRX, they're trying their best to open things up, but you can't get out of the site just yet. Mako has to fight for his life. Only 25 seconds remaining. Last seen on mid, and Tenz, that's the call he's working off of. However, Stacks responds in turn. Now looking for the other angle here to catch Saucy off guard. They know that the rotation happened from mid to A, so Stacks gets that kill. Site is opened up for free. All they have to worry about is Ramen. You can see on the mini-map, Buzz has his eyes trained on that. RB still pulling up the rear as well. And DRX still just so cautious as they go for this plant. They don't want to over-aggress, give up a free rifle upgrade.
Oh no! RB on the backside, not expecting Tenz to come through, and he could upgrade. They're trying to cut it off, and he's too good with it.
Oh, well, that's two. Looking for another, trying to use the paranoia just to buy some space. Now he knows where Stax is. Tenz, he's picked up the rifle. He's looking to just hold Stax in position. However, his teammates don't have rifles in hand just yet. So he has the only firepower, but second with a long-range stinger burst. And Tenz with a nice kill as well. Second with the showstoppers.
Things just start to fall apart because of Tenz's nice timing on the lurk.
Oh, and Zekin just not aware that DRX this time was going to push all the way through. They are so done with this pressure put on by Sentinels on B garage. Tenz now all alone, just trying to pretend he's not here. Okay, he will catch Zest. Watching the other way, this finds the peak 1 second earlier on that angle. And so the eventual push gets stopped, but DRX once again adjusting, saying we don't want to even trade for util, we just want to be the ones actually pushing you guys out from that side of the map. And RB still holding on to mid control with that spy cam.
Exactly, and now you're going to get a lot of information on the rotations. You've identified there's a couple players over on B for sure. You know Tenz is over there, some utility maybe. Identifying some of the other players' positions. RB could continue to lurk, buy you a little bit of space and time here. Yes, there is the Cypher utility over on the other side of the map. You do have the ult that's going to come through for RB, and now they know it's free. Be identified by some positions. Tenz thinking about the teleport. Nope, has to back out.
Yeah, now the thing is, Sentinels, they saw RB being pinged as well, so you still have Tenz kind of wary of the fact that RB might come through mid again. We don't know exactly which route he took. Finally, they see him going all the way through spawn, so Sentinels just focused on the retake 3v3. DRX, all members now holding their angles as well. The Seeker going to delay John Cutie just a bit longer. 2 members of DRX watching heaven, looking to pinch back down. Now the crossfire stacks, just ring around the rosy here on the site just to buy time. The paranoia comes out to make sure that they can hold on to heaven, but no, Stacks, he gets found. They read right through it. And now it's just going to be Mako so low. He gets 1 kill, but he can't swing out. He's too low. He gets 1, but the defuse has already happened.
But without Foxy9 being in the lineup, you got to go a little bit more cautious and disciplined. So see if they can string something together. Buzz right over the trap wires.
Oh, what a guiding light from Saucy to keep him alive, and that gives timing for Tenz to jump through. He's not going to be able to make it all alive, but it is not going to find much value until you're able to get the plant down here as the attacking team on split. Doubling up the smokes to make sure you don't leave any second open. DRX, they're looking for a pop flash out. It does catch our members here of Sentinels, and Tenz not able to reposition early enough. The boom bot second hides right behind it. Buzz still goes for the check, but he doesn't have the right weaponry to be able to catch that kill early on enough. Zekin going to escape with his life here, only 20 HP remaining. Saucy covering the floor once again, but Celsius pushes Mako with that snake bite. Now it's just 2 members left, just sheriffs in hand. And Paper Thin, I gotta say, Sentinels look like they just cannot be broken here on split.
No, you're right. Yeah, I agree with you, man. They're just kind of reacting so well to anything that DRX tries to do. I feel a little bit for Buzz. He read that there could be a player underneath that boom body. Just, it's tough when you have a sheriff there. So the gun disadvantage, really working out so nicely for the Sentinels in that situation. Anything else that they can do here, plant is going to come through, but maybe not going to last much longer. You're going to use the pit?
I mean, ideally, I think Zest would have hoped that RB won that duel, but Zest holding screens. But there's just so many mind games here, so many obvious places he could be hiding. John Cutie waiting for the wraparound. They're trying to bait him in. They draw out the first snake bite. Still 1 more in the chamber here for Zest. So Sentinel starting to feel the pressure from time here. And Zekin is able to catch the flank with the aggression from DRX, and they didn't spot it though. They just cleared it with util, so they don't know quite what the setup is right now. They suspect Zekin might still be in vents, as he often does, relying on that trade from Tenz. Tenz gets spotted, the paint shells and the snakebite just to keep them at bay through that smoke, and DRX, they give up on mid because you already have Zest through, but breaks the trap wire, he peeks out. Goes a little aggressive, and John Cutie is able to hold on to backside, refreshes that rifle, but gets the full flash in his face. Just can't find the kill, but his teammates are there to cover him. Celsius from one side, double at the back of the site as well. DRX, even if they break through, they have no idea the Tenz is already here. And now it's going to be the drop from second as his teammates pick up the kills. 8-3 from ramp to mid as well. So my eyes on John Cutie on the minimap. Can he put some pressure on A, at least give them a numbers advantage on this attack onto B? Should be able to hear that trap wire. Yeah, Celsius spots it. No one gonna get stuck on it for the time being. Paranoia used just to make sure they can get through to the plant location. Poison Cloud as well. That main shell going for default position. Doesn't want to take any extra damage, so Saucy will break off of it. But John Cutie's still waiting. And DRX, they've already come all the way to the site. So Sentinels, they understand the pressure is here. They need to be ready for an early retake. And Tenz doesn't get hit by the flash, but just the classic in hand. Teammate behind him, the snake bite, does so much damage, but it's only going to lead to 2 kills. DRX pushing through with the paranoia. They're already broken onto the site. Saucy just trying to stay alive, just trying to cause a distraction, allowing John Cutie to come through and find the spike diffuser. He finds one, draws attention. Now it's back over to Saucy, falls in his court. He finds another kill, and it's only Mako left. Gets the call for both locations, but both of them repositioned once again. Ring around the rosy, but time's clicking down, and he's not finding the shots as we find Saucy going for the flank. It is looking good.
Exactly.
Yeah, there might be mistakes, but they're able to cover it, right?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, exactly. Someone is always there to trade. Someone is always there to bail you out. There's always a setup person, you know, whether it be Saucy or Tenz with their utility.
Well, this time it looks like it might be Celsius going for that double, and the ping pong back and forth. Sure, DRX wins out that one, but they didn't account for 2 more. Another 2v2 they had to battle through, and Saucy going for that one trade now. Bonus round for Sentinels. Slowly getting shut down as John QT drops another weapon as well, but the ult orb secured by Saucy. He's only 1 point away from the Seekers. And Tenz opens things up in mid. Guiding Light just to tie them up. Only 30 seconds, so Sentinels, they don't have their entire pick. But Tenz is going to go all the way around. They're going to fake this out just to tie them up on the B site. They have their choice now. They'll always catch someone from behind.
RB seems aware. He's
Gets
really
the call.
Yeah, he's really focused on this direction. So
only 10 seconds left. Saucy's going to have to make
10 seconds
noise, and that has to be the opening here for Tenz to crawl through. The Guiding Light is going to ping him, but RB, can he get the planter? Yes, he does. So the round absolutely secured for DRX.
just checking the cams as Sentinels kind of figuring out exactly what they want to do. Waiting out the Trailblazer. Kind of put some pressure on a mid, but Zest not having any of it.
Yeah, Zekin just tried to creep through there. Not blast packing, just trying to find a surprise angle. But that allows Zest to get the kill and even reposition here. Picks up his Poison Cloud. That's going to be ready for a potential retake in the future. Tenz just trying to clear the camera, is able to do so. That puts pressure on. You can see it on the minimap. DRX starting to shift their focus over to A, but Buzz is there to hold strong on B. So now the overall move for DRX, it looks like it might pay off. 2 members still in the site, only 25 seconds left to go. Sen waiting to drop down altogether. Guiding Light at the ready from Saucy, the paranoia as well. RB is trying to hide behind his cyber cage, but Stax is there to hold strong. Still 2 members spread apart wide. Zest going for another kill from Heaven as well. RB knows he just has to play for time. Not going to peek out unnecessarily. A snake bite from behind, and that's enough.
Should be seeing DRX's toxic screen come up here pretty shortly on the back of this trap wire play. Spam coming through, and it's good, and they're even going to use the showstopper.
Yeah, the double from Stax and the showstopper to just make sure that they can clean house. Doesn't find any extra kills, but that does lock them up quite a bit here in ramps, but a nice wide swing out with the Stinger run and gun. John Cutie finds an opening for himself, but his teammates still stranded behind this toxic screen. Stax doesn't want to give over any extra rifle upgrades. They understand that there could already be one, and Stax can't stabilize. Buzz is there. Hold strong on A site. John Cutie, just 5 HP and a dream to try to get closer here for match point. But it does look like it's starting to slip away.
Let's see if we can find another one. Zest. Nope. Only 5 HP. Yeah, body shot will do the trick.
For Buzz. Allows for extra movement for Zest, but he gets caught by the Trailblazer and just can't get away in time. The pounce gets him. That opens up B. Heaven has to draw Stacks, and that also forces Buzz to kind of let go of ramp for just a second.
I know exactly
But DRX, they make the call. They want to stack B, keep the operator over on the A side. Now the entry is starting to come through. The paint shells forces RB out, but the Seekers allows him to have one more chance to peek out from this box. He knows Saucy's going for that dart, but he gets the kill on the second and swings right back down to Saucy as well. Zelsis trying to make things happen here alongside John Cutie, but Mako on that entrance. 1 minute mark, Trailblazer comes out from Stacks. Doesn't find any information. Doesn't get all the way through, but has a good idea that it's not an A push being prepped just yet. Poison Cloud denying infill, but Buzz knows the paint shells to draw them out. Now Mako there as well. Can't find the kill, but does buy a lot of time. Now he's going to hold close.
What?
Oh, and he gets the kill onto second. Can he go for a second? No, but does he buy enough time for his teammates? No, in fact. It's going to be John QD also putting on the pressure as Zelsis, Tenz, and John QD go all the way through. That kill for Zelsis opens up the Viper's pit. Now the spike planted right outside. This denies Ali entirely. Tenz going for another angle. RB's going to find those locations, but they're not near the Viper's pit to clear it. Everyone from Sentinels spread out. It's not the information that DRX wanted. Zelsis just trying to keep the pit up and alive. Tenz and Zelsis will clean house. Yeah,
The discipline's so good for the Sentinels today.
Yeah, and Sentinels, they have the showstopper now. They already used up the one-way coming out from RB, so Zekin just going to fly high above the trap wire. Just wants to make sure he clears the site. But that initial trap wire just not spotted, so Zelsis does go down. No more toxic screen to cut up the site here. Tenz looking for an extra kill, but Zess goes for the trade. Buzz barely winning out that duel, holding on to backside. The spike now stranded, and it's just 2 members of Sentinels. And 4 on the side of DRX. Okay, well that was clean, but immediate trade. John QD though, trying to do his best Vera impersonation here. It's gonna get stuck.
Something like that to TP or get somebody up above, but to trade it immediately. Buzz with a judge.
Yeah, they did not think that he was gonna be right there with a judge of all things. Not one we do see often, but Sentinels, they're just gonna send it. The Seekers, they get stopped immediately by the judge. I mean, it's coming up through this narrow path. Up on B Heaven, Tenz trying to create another angle here to make sure Buzz can't peek back out. Oh, but Buzz finds the timing right before the smoke blooms, and the showstopper. He can't find any targets, though. Gets flashed, he just has sent it, and he finds Tenz on the drop. Neither of them well aware of each other's position. And Sentinels once again slowed down to a halt. Buzz is ready to jump on this. Doesn't get the kill, and John QD another good kill. Neural Theft. He's gonna spot both, but he's on the ropes. And that's not.
Maybe brute force their way in? Oh, they saw his head.
Yeah, each other. Oh, but Stacks at the short end of that deal as Tenz gets away scot-free. Putting down tons of damage. The cam finally being taken out, and DRX, they are still trying to hold on to the site, but they've given up a lot of space already. It's kind of up to Mako. Can he get it with the paranoia? RB holding strong with the Phantom Spray, and Stacks and RB continue to wreak havoc as Sentinels just cannot find a footing into the A site. They've been pinged by the Neural Theft. They are stuck here on A ramp. No exit to be found. Just trying to do whatever mind games they can, but DRX are not in a rush. It's a 4v2. Buzz, another kill for himself.
Keep them pinned in and punished up here.
Oh, that Trailblazers is going to give the signal. Sentinels decide to use it. That's the Cloud and the Snakebite. It doesn't matter. The Trailblazers is bottom, and Buzz just picks him off, of course. The debuff coming in from the Snakebite makes it just a bit easier. Sentinel says, well, this is definitely not where we want to go. We have to rotate. John QD trying to create another angle here with that one rifle now left in the hands of Sentinels. All other members on Heaven, and John QD opens things up. Stacks cannot clear the entire force. This should allow the spike to be planted. But can they hold on to the post plant? Only one rifle, but it's doing so much damage. The Hero Vandal from John QT. No, it cannot finish off the round just yet. A 2v1 for Sentinels, and that's going to be the share shot from Tenz.
RB, they don't want to give him any space to go for lurks, to feel comfortable over there, so he is going to go back into mid. Now, they've abandoned this mid space. Will there be any recognition of it by DRX? They're just going to go for the B hit.
Yeah, but the trap wires, one gets cleared, and Stacks is just going to push through the site, is well aware of the potential cyber cage right there. Tenz equalizes things, makes it 3-3 though. Does give time for the spike plant to happen. Now, the pressure that RB puts on, we've seen some of his lurks do wonders here, and you can tell Tenz already prepared for it, but at some point, Sentinels has to bite the bullet, and will they be prepared for the fact that RB this time just coming through a main to help his teammates, happy to hide inside that smoke?
Regardless, it's being accounted for by Sentinels one way or another, so they're trying to cut off this site, give themselves the ability to maybe isolate a player, see if they can get the job done. Mako watching. Oh boy.
Yeah, the guiding light's ready to go though, and that's a good anti-flash coming out from Mako. At least one of them still keeping their eyes trained, and this time it's up to Zest as he's able to swing back out. Sentinels picking up the tempo. They're pushing through ramps a bit early. They even clear out vents, so they know They should have spotted Zest as well. Counter Trailblazer here just to make something happen in seconds. Gonna get the swing around onto Buzz and Tenz.
Wow.
They surely knew about another member there in Vance as they're able to get that kill. The Paranoia not finding its target. But that's enough for Sentinels to say, okay, if there's even more on A, and we saw the trap wires as well, we are happy to go B. The spike has a way to go though. So Mako, can he stay alive? Mako against the world right now. His teammates finally here to create some trades, but Mako doesn't need it for the time being. Zekken jumps down, and Zekken swings around. Over on A main. Zekken, wary of the fact that mid has been opened up. Vent control going over to DRX. Paranoia just to keep them trapped though.
I like what DRX is doing here though. They're purposely baiting out some shots to see what utility comes. They're trying to identify which players are where for the Sentinels. So this is Stax leading the way, trying to get the info so he can make better decisions, but Sentinels are leaning back in.
Yeah, they're already here. Elbow already filled up as well. Screen taken over by Tenz. The smoke is there, but it's really up to Buzz. Can he open things up? He's been spotted, but a nice trade back and forth, but Sentinels once again, the backup has already arrived. The Shadow Step draws him out, and Zekken even makes his escape as well. Spike stranded. You know that Sentinels, they have time to play with right now. Oh, Buzz gets the double. Zekken a little late on that trade. And Zest is just keeping them tied up. It's Buzz against two, but so low, 31 HP. They know he has to stick the plant. Oh, the showstopper! And no, it cannot get both kills. But not too much backup just yet. Only Mako with that Paranoia. And Tenz, he's already gone through. Looking to maybe go even deeper. The Cyber Cage not coming back up yet. He hasn't made noise. They're not quite aware that he's entirely in, and the Paranoia catches RB off guard. Mako just trying to hide away, but can't find the second. Thankfully, his teammates are there from heaven and mid, clearing up the remaining forces. Still two members, Tenz toying with the space that he has. He hears Zest, but just can't find the shots right there. Gives time for Zelsis to enter, but Buzz, he's been quick. And this timing over on B Garage, it's hard to read. Zest a little bit ahead of his teammates though. This is all set up for Buzz. He's able to catch one kill and he can't find it onto Tenz. 1v1. Near health for Tenz as well. Oh, from the shadows for the mind games. He goes a little bit far, but Stax, he has no idea. He has to check every corner. He has to wait for the peek out. And now he knows, and no, it's going to be Tenz finding the head. Ladies and gentlemen, doubters be gone. Sentinels will be the first team to secure their spot in the semifinals.